So, just before the video does start, a quick little ad on a trading service I offer over on Twitch. I basically do trading guides for both Xbox and PlayStation for all budgets, from silver trading to icon trading with shadow trading and special card trading. On top of that, I do investments for Weekend League, Pre-Team of the Week and event investing. And you do have the ability to DM me one-on-one with any individual questions. And you can get all this for £4.99 a month or free if you have Amazon Prime. Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to episode 3 of 0 to a million in 20 hours. So, how is the account looking? It's not looking too bad. We got loads and loads of shadow sales, which happened last night. Obviously, we went and picked up all these deals on yesterday's episode. Probably still got a fair few deals that haven't sold on. Yep, including a few Lucas Leiva's there, a Pjanic, a Sergio Roberto, and a fair few golds. We'll have them sitting in the background of today whilst we're doing a bit of trading. And in terms of investing, we're not looking too bad. I'm actually up to 50 right now, UCL cards. So yeah, basically just have loads of UCL rares, UCL non-rares. I don't think they're actually up to anything right now. I think they're actually holding about the same price as what I bought them for. But yeah, we got the unassigned stack with UCL rares and what's it called? And the club style UCL rares. Let's just have a little look at how much they're going for. We won't start time because I'm not really going to be buying anything right now. It's just more out of interest. So centre backs we all bought for 900 coins from major leagues. I think they'll probably still be about a K right now. They're still about 900 coins, 1K, so there isn't any movement on them right now. But it's not the end of the world because, as I say, we got them for near discard, so if they're not needed, they should hold their price pretty well. And the UCL defenders we went and picked up for 1K. Let's have a little look. How much of the UCL defenders we picked up from 1K? It's literally still 1K, so no movement on both the defenders and the UCLs and the UCL non-rares, but it doesn't really matter because they're just going to be more of an investment for 6 PM. So, plan of action today, doing loads of shadow trading. We'll do that shadow trading where we snipe in the 59th minute and the one where we go through them one by one. And yeah, I think that'll be the plan. Maybe we do the odd League SBC. I don't know if there's any, not League SBC, sorry, do the odd Advanced SBC. I don't know if there's any SBCs ending today. Let's have a little look. Is there any SBC? Obviously, we'll only do tradable SBCs. I don't think, and we got this ending, but obviously that's not what we're going to be doing. We got this one ending. Okay, we might do UCL Mikey matchups because we need to do them in the next 3 hours. So we got that, and I don't think, no, a lot of this stuff does end in 3 hours, but it is all untradeable. So we got UCL Mikey matchups today, shallow trading where we go through them one by one, and a bit of sniping. So yeah, without further ado, let's get underway with a bit of shadow trading. So I've got myself a fair few deals, and we were literally just using that method where I go through players one by one. I also might be able to show you guys how I know what these players for, because I think I've done a little bit of tracking here today as well. So first off, Brandt, we got him here for 3.6. Gonna flip that for 4.6. Bernat got for 3.1. We'll flip this for 4.2. I could even maybe go 4.5 because he's UCL, so he's easier to sell on. Sell this Pereira at 3.5. He's in demand right now because of people doing the objectives. Arias right there at 4.2. Coquelin at 3.1. And finally Bruno Perez right there, sells for 4K. So not bad in terms of buying, but this is basically how I track data. So when you guys go and see me go through this list one by one, what I do right now is I add them to my watch list. Okay, none of them are sold on, but I've gone and added all these players to my watch list. And when they go and sell on, I will literally go Godin 7.5K. So then when I'm going through them one by one, I can go Godin, oh, he's popped up here for 6K. Well, I know he sells for 7.5K, easy 1K profit, boom. And I'll do that basically, you know, for 20, 30, 40, 50 players or whatever. Probably do a little bit of shadow sniping right now because we do have a decent market knowledge, so it should make it quite easy and also like quite changing up the methods a bit. So we got a few sales and a few deals. We got the Bernat who bought for 3.1 and the Perez who bought for 3. Both of them are sold on. And we got and picked up just a small handful. I mean, we picked up 2 deals via shadow trading. Only been doing it for like 5-10 minutes. We got ourselves a Sandro here at 6.3. I believe I should still be able to get about 7.5 for him. And a Fekir we got for 2K, but because he's been converted down to a centre mid, I'm going to try and go for 3.2K because the cam centre mid is a... in fact, you know what, we'll go and look at him right now. So, not only does he have a shadow, which is like a 3K cam size, he's also got a cam centre mid, which I believe is like a 3K position changer. So, centre mid with shadow should be a nice little combo. Am I right? Okay. Cams... no, actually, he's very commonly converted to a centre mid, actually. We should still get about 3K for him, so... Still make, still make ourselves 1K profit. Nothing too crazy, but we'll take it. So after about 5 minutes, we generally got 1 deal. So I think I'm going back to going through them one by one because it is a lot calmer. And like, you don't understand how competitive this has got. Like, having your own data and going through these one by one not only does it keep your sanity, because you're not just going crazy after missing like deal after deal after deal, but it's just so much easier. It's so much easier. But there's Coquelin got for 2-1 and Sanjay got for 6.3. Happy days. I'm just going to go through them one by one until we have no coins, and then we're going to do UCL Mikey matchups. So we've gone and sold a few cards on, including Semedo again at 6.4. Aspilicueta we bought at 3. Lucas Leiva got for 3.6. Roberto got for, I want to say 2.5. And then the Coquelin, and then we've also gone and sold a position changer. But again, we're going to get back underway with the list trading when we go for players one by one. So we've had a lot of sales, which is good, but we just haven't been so lucky in terms of buying. In fact, I've just done a run of like 30-40 players, and I mean, 4 deals isn't that bad, but yeah, with the amount of time we're putting in, it's not too amazing. So we've got ourselves a Navas right here, got him at 5.3, going to sell him up for 6.5. Odegaard bought at 2, going to sell him at 3. Another Odegaard at 2, going to sell him for 3. Even that's not that good, it'll be quite a lazy buyer. And then Barrela right here bought for 2.4, going to sell for 3.5. So not amazing in terms of buying players. In terms of the players selling on, though, it's not been too bad whatsoever. Can't remember what Prayer would have been bought for. Brand was bought for 3.6. Luke's bought for 3.6, I believe, and Roberto bought for 2. So not too bad right there. But yeah, just a bit of a slow one in the bit slow one today. So we got ourselves some good deals, including a special deal right here. We got ourselves Florenzi here for 14.5. We'll be able to sell him on for 16,750, which after tax is like a 1.8k profit. So these special cards aren't crazy profit, but you know they're cards you can still trade with. Trio go over at 2.5, should be able to sell him for about 3.9 if I'm not wrong. Likewise with this one, bought at 2k, should be able to sell him at 3.9. We'll go 3.7, get a bit of a faster sell on that. This Trio right here, bought for 3.1, we'll flip that for 3.9. Arias bought here for 3, gonna flip that for 4. Barella here bought at 3, gonna flip that one for 4. And finally Cyprian here bought at 3.8, gonna sell this for, I believe I can get 6k for him. He's quite a nice flip. Basically he's transferred to Parma, so it means that the Nice card is rare in the first place, let alone the Nice card with a shadow. And there's a Pjanic we bought for I think about 7k yesterday, flipped one for 8.2, so not looking too bad. Let's pause that timer right there. So we've got ourselves we still got 42k to work with. You know what, I'm going to go and see if I can get some more UCL rares, just because I kind of want to invest loads before 6pm, because I'm not actually going to be on this account at 6pm, so I don't really want to do 6pm rash investing, because it can so heavily carry these road to glories. So yeah, what I'm probably going to do is, I might go invest. Actually no, we're going to do UCL Mikey matchups, then we're going to do a bit of investing. So we've gone and done the first of the UCL Mikey matchups. Not really expensive, use a bunch of the untradables we got. I think this guy wasn't tradable, but yeah, on the whole, a lot of these guys were untradable. So that's going to go and give us a rare gold pack, which is actually very, very cheap. These UCL Mikey matchups have ended up being great value for money. Let's go and see if we can get anything good in it. 25k pack, these have never been good, I'm not going to lie. Go on. Go on, famous last words, EA. Famous last words. Oh, it's English. It's a left mid. Oh, it's Marcus Rashford. Okay, buddy. Okay, carry the road to glory, buddy. Okay, these packs suck. These goddamn packs suck, apparently. Okay, buddy. Okay. But we're not going to sell him. Because it will carry the road to glory too much. So, we will store him in the club. We will not sell him. Because this will ruin the 0 to 1 million. Because this is very unrealistic. Okay, so this card is not going to get sold whatsoever. It is literally going to be stored in the club. I'll take anything else that's in it. But I'm not going to go and ruin the road to glory by selling him for 260. There you go. So we'll keep the Dignity. We'll keep that lot. But so it doesn't ruin the road to glory, what I'll do is I will just store it in the club. I'll store it in the club. And we'll imagine that we didn't pack it. Because I'm not gonna lie, it'd carry the road to glory too much and wouldn't be a good representation of my trading skills. And then at the end, if we've made 750, we'll conveniently sell him and complete the road to glory. But there we go, yeah, so that will get stored in the club, and I'll show you obviously at the end of the road to glory that he's still in the club. But yeah, brilliant. I ate my words right there, but as I say, I won't sell him because I do think it would ruin the road to glory and not make it realistic. So we've gone and done the second part of the SBC. I mean, I'd take equally as good pack luck, but rare mixed player, again, just a bunch of non-rares. Just a bunch of cheapos. Let's go and see where we're going to get them. Boom, UCL Mikey. I don't know, what does it give you as an overall pack? I can't remember the packs being overly insane. And now what the plan of action is going to be, is probably going to be investing all my money into UCL rares, who are the same price as golds, and then hope that they're needed at 6pm. We also do have some investments ready for tomorrow, which should be good fun, so just ahead of Team of the Week, so that should be good in this pack. Oh, it's another boards. Dutch left mid. It's Berwin. He used to be what? He used to be 25k at the beginning of the game, so Lovely. Get Volland and Gelson Martinez. It's funny because one of these are literally going to get a team week tomorrow. Hilarious, I know. Literally, Gelson Martinez, 1 goal, 1 assist. Volland, 2 goals. So, literally one of them is going to get a team week tomorrow. Unless EA want to go and cheese it with a Ben Yedder, but I doubt. And there we go. Back to reality of non-boards. It's a right back. I'm going to guess it's going to be Bender. Oh, no, it's not. It's Suarez. But there we go. So there's some packs done. What we're going to do right now is going to sell those players on and go and buy some UCLs for the same price as what the rare golds are. So we got ourselves a few sales as well. We sold on the Florenzi, who we got for 14, I think it was. Or was he 15 maybe? And the Endon Bello, who we got for about 2k. So not too bad. And then just a few of the gold selling on. So back on the way of picking up some UCLs. So I've just gone absolutely ham and just invested like 70k into a mixture of UCL non-res and UCL res just ahead of 6 PM because I'm not going to be on this account at 6 PM. But so yeah, just basically going to put loads and loads of money into UCL. So we've probably got about, give or take, 150, 170k in UCL res and UCL non-res, who are basically the exact same price as the gold non-rare and the gold rare version of them, which again means if they are needed, they'll go up. If they aren't needed, they will go down in price. So we'll have to see how that goes. That market, what is it? UCLs are in 10 minutes time, so we'll have to see how that is. So it is after 6 PM, and well, as you can see, the UCLs weren't madly needed. I mean, we can pause time right here because actually we're not really doing too much. But if we go over to SBCs, I can go and show you that. Sadly, they were required, but not enough. Now, luckily tomorrow we will get a generic UCL SBC because if you guys didn't know, we basically get a UCL marking matchups on the Tuesday and a generic UCL on the Wednesday. Because I guess they're running UCL SBC every day. There's games being played. So only one of them needed here. Common or rare player. It wasn't exactly anything too crazy. So a lot of these cards are going to be held on until tomorrow. But what I'm going to do right now is show you guys why the investments I went actually, he said hopefully, weren't too risky. So if I go and show you all these Gintners were bought for 1.3k. The method behind the madness right here is that Gintner's gold card was 1.2k, so if I buy his UCL for 1.3k, it is not bad. So just remember that again, I'm not actually going to be selling these cards right now because I'm waiting till tomorrow for the, I'll be waiting tomorrow for the, what's it called? For the generic SBC, but Gintner is about 1.1k there for his base card, so I imagine his UCL is probably also going to be 1.1k, so theoretically they're down like 200 coins. But one, they're not going to be that hard to sell on lazy buys. Two, I can literally just wait till tomorrow for the generic SBC, or I can just wait for an SBC where they'll be, what's it called, demanded because of fodder. Let's see if there's another example. But basically, you know, it's not like the end all, like I've bought the card for 1k and now they're, you know, 500 coins. That kind of just shows you the safety with me buying these cards. What are some other ones right here? Some of this guy right here, we went and picked up for 1.3k. I believe his base gold card is probably still at least 1k. Which in turn should mean that he holds a decent price. Let's have a look. NEU, I believe it was. 79 rated. Okay, how much is his base card going for right now? So his base card right there, you can see is going for like 800-900 coins. And again, I think we might have bought them for 1.3. But in the end of the day, we're not really planning to sell these cards. I mean, I can show you on Footbin right here that if I type NEU in, this guy holds about 1.2, 1.3 anyway. Where we go. There you can see he holds about 1.3, and this is the full reason why we buy him at 1.3, because even though he might be down in price right now, we can see that he does hold a relatively good price, plus he fluctuates up to 1.3. The reason for this, by the way, he's used very heavily in advanced SBCs, but due to being a non-rare card, he, you know, just has a very low supply, so he, you know, fluctuates a lot. So the UCL investments obviously didn't come in, but nonetheless, I can one, sell them at break even, sell them on lazy buys, /2, it's not like they crashed anything too crazy. So what we'll probably end up doing is we will probably just slowly sell these off on lazy buyers. If we go and show you what's going on and happened right here, we've also gone and sold on probably one or two UCL deals. No, we got not UCL, sorry, shadow deals. But now we got them there. But as I say, really nothing to worry about. This is the reason why we did invest in these, because they're relatively risk-free. They obviously could have done very well, or they could have just held, maybe dropped a few hundred coins. But again, they shouldn't be the hardest thing in the world to sell on lazy buys. So that is going to wrap up today's episode. I understand there hasn't been too much, but I kind of went very heavy on these UCLs to expect them to hopefully be needed a little bit more. They weren't needed quite as much. But luckily we do have tomorrow's generic SBC that should help. And I do want to sell them all before Thursday rewards, because Thursday rewards should probably drop all fodder and so on. So hopefully get out of them then. And the plan of action will be just a bunch of shadow trading. But today, less hours put in this episode. Probably a little bit of catch up, really, because we've been putting an excessive amount of hours in. The account is probably still sitting on about 350. With obviously, that insane pool of Rashford. I guess down below you guys can say if you would like me to sell on the Rashford. I don't personally want to sell it because although it's a great pool, I do think it would kind of ruin the road to glory and I quite like the relatability of these. And obviously, if there was the likelihood of you guys getting a 250k player, probably very slim. I mean, I've packed nowhere near as good on my main account, and you've got about a month worth of SBCs over there. So, but yeah, we're probably sitting on about 300, 350. Via this, we should be sitting on about 400. So again, we're still on catch up about 100k, but I wouldn't have too much to worry about because we might have a little bit of weekend league flipping, might have a little bit of pre-team of the week flipping, and yeah. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with episode 4 of 0 to a Million in 20 hours.